Generations of computer. Generation in computer terminology is a step or change in technology. A computer is or was being used. Each generation is characterized by major technological development that changes the way the computers operate. Nowadays, generation includes both hardware and software developments which together make up an entire computer system. There are 5 computer generations known till date. First generation. First generation. The period of first generation, 1937 to 1946. Vacuum tube based. Images. Vacuum tubes. Vacuum tube is a delicate glass device that uses filaments as source of electrons. Control and amplify electronic signals. Unreliable. Very costly. Generated a lot of heat resulting in frequent malfunctioning. Slow input and output devices and perform computations in milliseconds. And less storage capacity. Huge size. Need of AC and constant maintenance. Non-portable. Consumed a lot of electricity. Use of magnetic drums. Punched card, paper tape. Supported machine language only. Had less use with less specialists. Some computers of this generation were ENIAC, EDVAC, UNIVAC, IBM 701, IBM 650. Second generation. The period of second generation, 1947 to 1962. Transistor based. Images of transistors. A transistor is a semiconductor device used to amplify or switch electronic signals and electrical power. It is composed of semiconductor material, usually with at least 3 terminals for connection to an external circuit. Reliable in comparison to first generation. Smaller size as compared to first generation. Generated less heat as compared to first generation. Consumed less electricity as compared to first generation. Faster than first generation computers. Cheaper compared to first generation computers. More energy efficient and more storage capacity. AC required. Supported machine and assembly languages. Magnetic cores were used as the primary memory and magnetic tape and magnetic disks as secondary storage devices. The computers used batch processing and multi-programming operating system. Third generation. The period of third generation, 1963 to 1970. Integrated circuit based. The computers of third generation used integrated circuits, ICs, in place of transistors. A single IC has many transistors, resistors, and capacitors along with the associated circuitry. The IC was invented by Jack Kilby. ICs are circuits consisting of several electronic components on a single chip of silicon, eliminating wired interconnection between components. More reliable and efficient in comparison to previous 2 generations. Smaller size. Generated less heat. Faster. Lesser maintenance. Costly. AC required. Consumed lesser electricity. Keyboards and monitors were used. Supported high-level language, remote processing, time sharing, multi-programming operating system were used. Fourth generation. The period of fourth generation, 1971 to 1980. VLSI, very large-scale integration, microprocessor-based. Computers of fourth generation used very large Computers of fourth generation used very large-scale integrated, VLSI, circuits. VLSI circuits having about 5,000 transistors and other circuit elements with their associated circuits on a single chip made it possible to have microcomputers of fourth generation. Microprocessor consisting of all circuits needed to perform arithmetic logic and control functions on a single chip started a new revolution. Fourth-generation computers became more powerful, compact, reliable, efficient, and affordable. As a result, it gave rise to personal computer, PC, revolution. In this generation, time-sharing, real-time networks, distributed operating system were used. All the high-level languages like C, C++, DBase etc., were used in this generation. The main features of fourth generation are very cheap, portable, and reliable, very small size, less power consumption, no AC required, concept of Internet was introduced, great developments in the fields of networks, GUI, graphical user interface. Computers with high processing speed and storage capabilities became easily available and affordable. Mouse was introduced. Semiconductor memories used. Less hardware failures. Some computers of this generation were December 10, Star 1000, PDP-11, Cray-1, supercomputer, Cray-XMP, supercomputer. Fifth generation. Fifth generation. The period of fifth generation, 1980 onwards. ULSI, ultra-large-scale integration, microprocessor-based. In the fifth generation, VLSI technology became ULSI, ultra-large-scale integration, technology resulting in the production of microprocessor chips having 10 million electronic components. This generation is based on parallel processing hardware and AI, artificial intelligence, software. AI is an emerging branch in computer science which interprets the means and method of making computers think like human beings. All the high-level languages like C and C++, Java, Python are used in this generation. AI includes robotics, neural networks, game playing, development of expert systems to make decisions in real-life situations, natural language understanding. The main features of fifth generation are ULSI technology, development of true artificial intelligence, development of natural language processing, advancement in superconductor technology, more user-friendly interfaces with multimedia features, availability of very powerful and compact computers at cheaper rates, less power consumption, more reliable and less maintenance required. Some computer types of this generation are desktop, laptop, Palmtop, Ultrabook, Chromebook. Thank you.